insert position. Given a sorted array of distinct integers and a target value, return the index if the target is found. If not, return the index where it will be if it were inserted in order. You must write an algorithm with overlog and runtime complexity. So it's already sorted, and we need an algorithm of log of O(n). We can easily do this with a binary search. And time complexity and a size complexity of 1, since our variables will be constant using our left pointer and our right pointer. So over here we're given 5, and 5 is an index of 0, 1, 2. So we have to get the index values. So let's not forget our goal over here. Our goal is the index value. If not found, return the index where it will be found. So let's keep this one also in mind. So 5 here, we have the output 2. Our target is 5. 5 is an index of 0, 1, 2. Here we're given 2, 0. We don't have a 2 here, so 2 will be at an index of this one over here. This one, since 1 is between 2 and 3. So that will be taking care of this one over here. So we also given 7, since we don't have 7 here. So 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. 7 will be inserted over here at the index of 7. So how will we do it? We do this by using our index, our binary search algorithm. It's easy. It's the same basic one. So our left, let's call pointer. No, right pointer. Left pointer at the index of 0. Right pointer at the length of nums minus 1 to get out. So now we have to start our so while our left is less than or greater left pointer is less than or equal to our right underscore pointer. Let's calculate our midpoint. Midpoint equals to right pointer plus our left pointer is now 4 divided by 2. So this will add up these two values, our left pointer here and the right pointer here. Indexes 0 plus 6, 0 plus 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is 3. 4 divided by 2. This will divide the number by 2 and round to the nearest whole number. So 2 divided by 3 is um 1. So that's it. It's 1 point something, but it's rounded to down to 1. So this would be our midpoint, our starting midpoint value. So so if our if our nums midpoint value is equals to target, return, this is midpoint, return midpoint, our index of value, our index number. So that will be, so in this case, since this is our midpoint is not equals to our target value of 5. So let's move on to the next one. Else if our nums value, the midpoint, our nums midpoint value is less than our target, our left pointer will now move left pointer equals to midpoint underscore point plus 1. So now our left pointer from here is now this plus 1. So this. So now we have reached our target value. But just in case if we don't reach it, let's move our right pointer. So our right pointer is equals to our midpoint minus 1. So if it's not equal to, it will be or less than, that means it will be greater than. So if it's greater than our target value, that means our right pointer will now move minus 1. So now let's take care of this case over here, this last one over here. So if we don't have it, that means that for example, this one over here or this one. So if we don't have it, our target value, and this is our midpoint over here, since we have the same numbers over here, it will be at 1 index. So since this is our left pointer here, our mid pointer is not equals to this, else if our mid pointer is not greater than this, it's not our mid pointer is hold on, our midpoint is not less than our target, and so we move our midpoint, our right pointer now becomes this, so now it becomes our midpoint minus 1. Now it will be this one over here. So now we come back again, so since we still have this thing over here, it applies to this. it's not equal to this. Our midpoint is value is not equal to our target, and else if midpoint is less than target, it's less than target. So let's move here again. Our left pointer moves this way, so the output of 1. Now we no longer it no longer meets this. So now let's return our left pointer so that we can get the value where our target value is supposed to be at. So return left, where our left pointer is. That's where our midpoint value is supposed to be. So once our left pointer moves here and our right pointer stays here, this while loop will now no longer loop because it no longer meets this case. So now let's run it and see. Let's see if there's any mistake. Looks like there's no spelling mistake or syntax. Let's see. And it's been accepted. All cases have been accepted. Let's run it, submit it, and see how it works. Boom, and it's been able to go. Our runtime complexity is at the log of n, and our size complexity is of 1 because we're using the same constant variables without any space being added or taken out. So that's it for this one.